For any Xbox or PlayStation codes or anything gaming related, check out g2a.com, and if you need any Ultimate Team coins, then head over to FIFA. The code CHES will get you a discount on both sites, and all links are down below. Hey guys, how's it going? Chez back again, and welcome to episode number 38 of the Career Mode Road to Glory here on FIFA 15. We start with an away game against, again, tough opposition. We've had a real run of really difficult fixtures recently. We actually played Preston in yesterday's episode in the league. This one, though, of course, as you will be able to tell by now, is in the Johnson's Paint Trophy. We're getting quite deep into this competition, and of course, the further we go, the more prize money we win, which can go straight into the budget to try and bring in more players in the upcoming January transfer window. So I was hoping to get a good performance in here against Preston and hopefully progress through to the next round of this competition. Having to start a bit of a weakened side though, because of the fact that this fixture came just 2 or 3 days after the weekend game that we had at the end of yesterday's episode. So fixtures coming thick and fast as we head through November, heading towards December, then of course the January transfer window. But Preston yesterday, it was a really tough game. We came away with a 1-1 draw. And to be fair, I was quite pleased with that 1-1 draw as well, considering the way that Preston had dominated the majority of that game. This one was more even, however, it was going to be a difficult game being away from home against them, of course, and somehow, I don't really know why or how, but Bailey Wright is able to stop that shot on the line, and we aren't able to take the 1-0 lead there. Really unfortunate for us, but further into the second half we go. You can see Preston starting to grow into the half now. It's John Welsh here playing the ball into Brownhill. Going to get a lovely slotted ball through to Holmes. Somehow manages to beat the offside trap, but can't quite beat the post after beating the goalkeeper as well. So we were very close to going 1-0 up at one end, and then they came just as close at the other. But this time, Robbie Simpson, rather than finesse it and get it blocked by the goalkeeper, just puts his foot straight through it, and we do make the breakthrough to make it 1-0. And a few minutes later, Preston obviously still trying to get themselves back in the game. We've got a man down injured in the middle. Questions of whether we should really have put the ball out to try and get him back into the game. But you can see he's getting his feet back underneath him now, and that ball through from Robbie Simpson was absolutely perfect for Adam Armstrong to run onto, and he finishes the move as well to give us a 2-0 lead at 12 minutes from time. Not necessarily a lead we deserved, but it's the lead we needed right now, and a 2-0 win in the Johnson's Paint Trophy means we do progress through to the area semi-final, I believe we're at now, and the next game of, or the next round actually, will be in the next episode, I think, actually, in tomorrow's episode. I think it's going to be the second game before we have our weekly Monday squad report. So, looking forward to that. But, as we said, in a real run of difficult fixtures, and MK Dons are another one of the sides that are one of the, best sides in the division we're in right now in League One. Preston obviously are in League One as well. We played them in the league yesterday and now in the cup today. Definitely one of the better sides, and probably good enough to play in the Championship and hold their own in the Championship. MK Dons always seem to threaten to get out of League One, but never quite seem to be able to do it, although they're starting a very attack-minded 4-2-3-1 formation here at home. Away, against us. Dele Alli there in the cam role. Dean Bodic out wide, and Danny Potter in the midfield as well. So we'll have to wait and see how this game goes. Again, a stronger side for me being able to put out this time around, thanks to the fact that everyone was rested from the cup game in the middle of the week. And we had the first chance through Kwesi Appiah there, though it wasn't really very well placed, straight down the throat of the goalkeeper. I was quite disappointed that he wasn't able to get it into the corner. But Jenkins Chikoe doing the work, and how is this for a ball from Tom Elliott? If that had gone into the back of the net, that would have been one of the best goals we've scored all season. A beautiful ball, perfectly weighted, completely takes out the two defenders that are quite tight to Kwesi actually, and somehow he isn't quite able to get it underneath the goalkeeper. But then MK Dons come up the other end. They're going to have a header this time. It's going to be Reeves, and he really should do better with that. A glorious opportunity to put them 1-0 up away from home, and he doesn't take it. But we're still in the first half, and it was such an end-to-end game. They're full of chances. Really entertaining game to play, and hopefully it's entertaining to watch as well. Dele Alli stands up. Another header, this time for Redshaw, but again gets it over the top of the bar. They can't quite seem to get on top of these crosses. That seems to be the only way they were breaking through my backline, was to go around the outside and then cross it in. We tried something similar ourselves here, but actually drove inside once we got out wide. Unfortunately, Kwesi Appiah was offside in that particular situation, although to be fair, I was quite pleased that he was offside after the way that he missed such an easy opportunity. But they came close to taking the lead in the second half, as you can see, 68 minutes in. That one really well played to actually play the ball on the floor into the box that time rather than whip it, which is something they're going to do here again. Stand the ball up. There's Redshaw at the back post, and that really wasn't far away. A lovely finessed volley to try and just keep it down, angle it towards that top corner, but not quite enough turn and a little bit too much elevation. So they made a change, as you can see, 10 minutes from time, bringing on a South Korean striker, and he actually was going to be involved immediately. See the ball Dele Alli picked up on it here, plays the ball into Yoon Dong Min, great turn, first time strike, and off the inside of the post, and he almost, with his first 2 or 3 touches, won MK Dons the game. Fortunately for me though, despite us hitting the post and them hitting the post, neither side was able to score, and we do get a point from that one at home against MK Dons. So we're still undefeated in the league, but we are drawing more games than we're winning right now in this real tough run. We've been playing a lot of the teams that are in the bottom half of the table and winning quite convincingly, and now we're coming up against, you know, the best sides in the league in every single game, and we're starting to struggle a little bit. We're still undefeated, like I say, but we are drawing a lot more now, and it's getting a lot tougher to try and hold on to those automatic promotion spots at the top of the league. We come away from home again against another very, very good side. Coventry City are one of the best sides in the league, at least they should be, but of course they have a lot of financial troubles at the minute, so fortunately for them, they are back now in the Rico Arena, I believe, in real life. If they aren't, I apologise, but I think they are. And obviously Coventry City were in the Premier League a few years ago, bit of a fall from grace in recent years, but they'll be desperate to get themselves back up into the Championship and then maybe even the Premier League in this particular career mode save if they can. And they were dominant here, but that was such a good block by Paul Downing. They're vital. I don't know whether Abogo would have been able to react to the ball coming straight at his legs there. He did go down, but it may have gone all the way through him, but fortunately for me, Paul Downing was there with the block, and we're at the other end trying to get ourselves in front. Bit of a slow first half, but Kwesi Apai's header really wasn't that much of a threat for their defensive backline, and to be fair, Coventry bossed this one at the first half at least. Barton is going to play it out wide, and they are eventually going to get the ball into the box. Thomas plays it back to Barton, lovely little back heel into Madison, gets it around the defenders, squares it across, and there's the man free at the back post to put it into the back of the net. O'Brien to give Coventry a 1-0 lead in first half stoppage time, and we're behind, which is a position that we're not really all too familiar with so far this season. But as you can see, pushing into the second half, great strength from Jenkins Chikoe there, whips in a great cross, and a mix up between the two strikers mean that Tom Elliott actually kicks Kwesi Apaya and not the ball, and it's Kwesi that goes forward and the ball just drops dead for the goalkeeper to pick up. So main 2 changes, brought on Ryan Donaldson and Alan Saint-Maximin, our loanee from Saint-Etienne, hoping that they could add the injection of pace and just fresh legs in the middle from Ryan Donaldson to be able to give us the instigate, or to be able to give us the impetus to be able to push forward and get ourselves back in the game. Michael Woods though picks the ball up into Ryan Donaldson, fresh on the pitch of course, great first touch and a finish as well. 3 minutes from time we get ourselves back level away from home here. It was the first touch that set that up, just completely took him around the defender, and then just the power of the shot made it go past the goalkeeper. A 1-1 draw, not necessarily a 1-1 deserved draw, but we do get a point from that one. So 2 points in the league and cup progression in this evening's episode. Unfortunately, that does mean that we've lost our top spot to Walsall now. So regardless of the fact we're still undefeated, we've drawn too many. Drawn 10, won 10 in the opening 20, and we're now 2 points off the top of the table, but still 5 points inside the automatic promotion spot. So definitely have to take heart from that, and hopefully we will have a run of easier fixtures in the next couple of episodes and be able to try and regain that top spot. But we're in a bit of a sticky spell right now, not getting the defeats though to go along with that sticky spell, so pleased that we're still able to hold our own, but it would be nice to start to pick up wins against the stronger sides in the division rather than being consistently level with them in scoreline and the share of points. But hopefully you guys have enjoyed today's episode. If you have, then drop the video a like. Of course there will be a stream going on right now, probably as you see this, around about 8:30, 8:45 I'll start streaming the Man United career mode again over on Twitch. So follow me on Twitch with the link in the description. There's also links in the description to my Twitter, my Instagram and my Facebook, where you can stay up to date with everything that goes on with me and the channel. And of course hit that subscribe button if you haven't already to make sure you don't miss out on any of the content. There was a My Player episode uploaded earlier on today. There'll be Liverpool career mode tomorrow, as well as a second episode of this series. So hopefully you guys are enjoying all of the stuff on the channel right now. Last day of Team of the Year tomorrow, and then hopefully the career mode views will come back. But that's all for the weekend. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you either tomorrow or a little bit later on the stream.